The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Tonight's a pair of NFC foes squaring off between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Dallas Cowboys. Hello to everyone watching. Joined by Brock Heward up here in the booth, I'm Kate Scott. And in a while, we're going to find out the answer to a question that fans have been asking for nearly half a year at this point. Who is going to represent this conference in the Super Bowl?
All of these coaches and players preach all season long, never look ahead. You can't do it, right? You've got to focus so much on the present. But you know that every man out there is so aware of what's on the line today and where they could be playing in 2 weeks. It's going to be a game-long challenge, no question, to keep the focus on the right here and the right now. Once you've got a win iced away, well, then you can start entertaining those Super Bowl thoughts and those Super Bowl realities.
So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by someone who's fought through the doubters all through his career, and he just keeps putting up numbers. Jared Goff.
This is one of those fine lines as you take the field as a quarterback. You know that your play is going to be so important to find a way to win. It always is in postseason football, but you can't put too much pressure on yourself. You got to go out there, you got to cut it loose, and most importantly, you got to lead your men.
Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Irving on the counter. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. From the gun, Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down. Here's the give to Irving. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tried getting it to Emeka Egbuka. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Shotgun snap here to Goff. This one finds Boyd. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
On to punt on 4th down, it's Bradley Pinion. And this will force them to start inside the 20. That punt heads out about the 15-yard line. So now the Cowboys getting an opportunity to send their offense out for the first time. And we'll get a look at the guy calling the shots, their 5th-year quarterback.
This is one of those fine lines as you take the field as a quarterback. You know that your play is going to be so important to find a way to win. It always is in postseason football, but you can't put too much pressure on yourself. You got to go out there, you got to cut it loose. And most importantly, you got to lead your men.
And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Here's 2nd and 5. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
First down. Here we go. Back on leading. Ready.
The middle, blue. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
A 3rd down run with blue. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Back now, pressure on its way. And the man is there to knock that away. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Back. Ready.
Shotgun snap, a give to Blue. Gain of about 8 here, nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Okay, ready.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18.
They'll try and keep this up on the ground. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
No gain on the play.
Trying to throw here on 4th. And it's caught. He's got Lamb. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
They'll run the toss to Blue. And he got what he could there. Call it about 4 yards on 1st down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
On the jump.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Liking 18. Ready.
From the 31. And screen here to Blue. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainers heading out to take a look.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Dump off caught by his back. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey coming off the edge, and it's blocked.
We could say they picked a great time to block the kick, but let's be honest. Any time is a great time to get through and block one. It really rewards the effort that those special teamers put in each and every time out. It might not always get noticed, but it sure does there. Big time.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. Gave away a couple on the 1st down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Out of the shotgun. Gone. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Nearly an interception on that play, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And that'll hit and get out of bounds. Left some meat on the bone with that one. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line. First and 10.
Come on.
Blue gets the handoff. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, you really create some indecision now defensively.
The give here on 2nd. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. 12 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
5-yard line.
Ready. Six, Warriors, 70. Let's go.
Throwing from the gun here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
9-yard loss. It's now second and 19.
Another try following the sack. Dumped off to his running back. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
It's now 3rd and 7.
We're 1 quarter into deciding who's going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They have it 3rd and 7. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. This play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it.
Go.
On first down, they'll run. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Cowboys, first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Get it. Bronco.
Goal to go. It's a pass play. He's got it. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find a soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there, because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
It's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
He's 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's 4th and goal.
Let's go now. Let's go. Nice.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
I'm going to guess a little deal was cut there by these pass rushers in the huddle. You guys in the secondary, just buy us a little time. We don't need perfect coverage. Just tighten things up so we can get home, and boy, did they ever in a big moment.
A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Well, I think I hear the warning sirens. You hear them, Kate? I think they just got quieted. Because that run right there gave them enough room from their goal line where you should feel comfortable pulling anything in your playbook.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still second down.
Penalty moves him backwards. Here comes 2nd and 9. Off to the air now. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Buccaneers.
To the air on first down. Here's Goff. This is complete to Ferguson, out left. And he's tackled for no gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
This one falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Gonna throw again. Goff. He lobs this up left sideline, looking for something big. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get third down conversions, you get no rhythm.
They'll punt it away again. Bradley Pinion headed back out. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. The return begins on their side of midfield. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. By this point, partner, they're through that opening script, through trying to establish their offense, and yet still no points. Thinking it might be time to start switching things up a little bit, tear up the old game plan and start fresh.
Well, I promise you that's what's buzzing on the headsets and on the sidelines and in the huddle. Got to find a way to just get into some sort of rhythm.
They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
Ready. Cougar 19. Ready.
Looking to the air here. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Check out.
He'll look to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here we go. Strike. Viking 18.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Trying to force one through there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Cut out left. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
15-yard line.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Blown back, it's the handoff. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
He was taken down at the
They got 2 yards there. That leaves him with 3rd down and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Red. Bronco East. Go.
Pass play coming here. This one's caught. And he's brought down after a short gain. We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. The Cowboys have a choice to make. Offense is staying out there, and they're ready to go for it on 4th down.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Trying to push this past the marker. And this one will not work out for him. He's stacked up behind the line, and he's going to head off after a turnover on downs.
You know, it's almost like the defense heard that call in their helmet themselves. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And their reward is getting off the field.
Duke's at a one-stop. And he's going to be taken down right as he reaches that 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
And the Buccaneer first down.
120.
Gone. Completed to his running back. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Finds him over the middle. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
A gain of 4 yards. First down, Tampa Bay.
Goff on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Going again, it's Goff. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
It's a gain of 5.
Throwing again. Here's Goff. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Goff now on 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Buccaneer first down.
On 1st down, it's Goff. He's still going at the 30. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line.
To number 86.
Offense up to the line fast.
Gain of 10. First down.
And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. Field goal unit out there on 2nd down as they try for 3 here before halftime. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Will Reichert now to try the field goal. It's 44 yards here from the left half. Reichert connects there. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you can do. You could take all the time down, put points on the board, and maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Starting at the 10. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. All right, snap and a quick kneel down, and the final few seconds are going to elapse here in our 1st half. So a field goal game at the half. Good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime
Our
report.
look around the NFL starts now. Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland. It's the Browns at home to take on the Texans. All right, Kate, thanks very much. This, the first of 2 Championship Sunday matchups. The AFC will crown their champion first, and then later tonight, the NFC will hand out the George Halas Trophy, and that will set our Super Bowl matchup. And this is the Browns wideout. And time for a look at how we got here, the playoff bracket in the AFC. Meanwhile, in our game, not much offense to talk about, just 1 field goal on the board. 3-0 the score. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
The Halas Trophy awaits one of these teams, partner. Just a half to go as we're off in the 3rd quarter. Return coming from the 14. He lost the football, and the fumble recovery is made. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Well, partner, those halftime adjustments they had planned on offense. Hold on, let me just crack it open here and throw those right out the window.
That's such a bummer. You do spend those rapid minutes in the halftime locker room getting everybody on the same page. Hey, here we go. Here's our plan. Here's our new script. And instead, that script, well, it's rewritten. Defense got to respond. Let's go. tomorrow, when they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
This is Irving on second. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's third down now.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
First down, Buccaneers.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Cowboys 8-yard.
From the gun, Goff. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks, doing just what he tried to do right there and extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Will Reichert now to try the field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Reichert connects there. And that one was hit great. It sails on through without incident.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Fielded at the 14. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair.
Here we go.
Setting him on the dive. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Here's 2nd and 7. And he'll go down. The Bucs brought pressure and got him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down.
Go! 60.
Looking for a throw here. He puts some air under this one. Deep right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. 4th down punt upcoming, Brock. And here's Austin McNamara to put his leg into it. And he collects the fair catch just inside the 35. Now the Buccaneers set to take the field. They managed 3 on their last drive, but down inside the red zone, disappointing not to come away with a touchdown. Give to Irving to start this drive. That one only good for a couple. It's 2nd down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Goff off the play action. His pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this 1st down.
14.
Goff now, 3rd and long. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Opinion in one formation for the Buccaneers.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Cowboys about set to take over. And coming off a 3 and out, Brock, they really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. They go play action on first. Throw left side, complete. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Let's go now. Liking 18. Ready.
They'll run here on first down. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
Ready. 19. Charger. 9.
Another carry for him. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
A gain of a yard brings up
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Come on. Come on. Ready.
Back to throw. Dump off caught by his back. Running in the red zone. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Robinson on the tackle.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Yard brings up 2nd and 11.
Craft on lady. Craft on lady. Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. And for the Buccaneers, it's a nickel look. 3rd down coming.
70.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This throw is cuffed. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Only 2 yards to the marker. They're going for it here on 4th.
Go. Ready.
Looking to throw. The catch is made near the edge. And absolutely no chance of getting the yards he needed. He's brought down well short, and they're going to turn it over on downs. On the give, this is Irving. Well, I'm not seeing the signal for a safety, Brock, but he did not dodge it by much. That run just gets back to the line. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
At the 1-yard line.
Off from his end zone. To the left and reeled in by Ferguson. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed, when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. From his own end zone on 3rd and long. It's Ibuka on the slant. And he has it up to the 9-yard line before going down. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. And he gets it away from his end zone. Now he's going to fair catch this one, and they are loving this. A very short kick and some excellent field position for them.
At the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Throwing it to start this drive. That one's complete, right side. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. Just a quarter left before one of these teams punches its ticket to the Super Bowl. It's Cowboys football, and their season's going to be over if they don't erase this deficit. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Dive play straight ahead. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
They give it to him again. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Come on. Set. Let's go.
Throwing from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Goal to go. They're passing. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys come through to tie it in the 4th. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
The touchdown brought it even, and this try can give them a 4th quarter lead. And he comes through on the kick to give them the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Makes the score Cowboys 7, Buccaneers 6.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He stopped on the run back of the 27. The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. On 1st down, they're going to run with Irving. He's got room to roam here. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Goff tosses that quickly out wide. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
Offense with an enviable spot to be in, 2nd and inches. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Third and just 2 to go. They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. That's Ferguson who brings it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Complete to Jake Ferguson. It's a gain of 6. First down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Irving on the inside give. Room to run inside the 20. And he has this all the way down to the 17-yard line. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
At the Cowboys 9-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. He's actually going to lose yards here. They take him down at the 10-yard line.
give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Can't find anyone open. He's forced to throw it away.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way. Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Returning it from the 16. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. The Cowboys offense headed out there. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Play action on 1st down. He put everything he had into this one. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
60 back.
Back to throw now. Finds him over the middle. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Ready, set.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
2nd and 7 at the
18,
41-yard line.
right here. 18 Cardinal, 18. Ready,
From the 41. And he gets this very close to that first. It's going to be 3rd and short at the 35.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. And it's caught. He's got Lamb. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. All in left side. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 22-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
Ready, break.
The tackle by Benjamin Morrison. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
There's a dive up the middle. They were ready for him. They won that battle on the ground. This is backed up to the 9.
He was taken down.
3rd and just 2 to go. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys trail by a couple. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
70 Lions, go.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Right here, Kate, this is where I'd love to see a team go no huddle. You just ripped off a great run, a momentum-changing run. Now get back to the line and don't let that defense breathe.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Get it. Ready, ready.
staff has spent its second timeout now.
2-yard pickup.
And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Go, 80.
They're headed up the middle, and he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively, and they've made it 4th and goal. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one.
The Cowboys field goal.
That one is good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Now it's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
Brings up second.
The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go. Like 20, like 20.
Back to throw. Right side, Ferguson's got it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
A gain of 12. And the Buccaneers.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. Just 40 seconds remaining. Here's 2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. Completed over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
Tampa Bay.
And the spike stops the clock. 29 seconds left.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing
Yeah, I've had a feeling for a while they'll lose this game.
it sounded the same way.
I just can't do anything on their defense and their offense. It's not doing great, but this has me lose written all
Give your
over it.
quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Setting up to pass. Completed to his running back. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
To Bucky Irving. A gain of 8 yards. And it's
To throw. He's able to hit Felton. This is caught.
Yeah, I mean, they're standing there wide open. It's
Along the
unbelievable.
30.
to number 86. It's a gain of 10. First
And they
down.
get this spiked at about the last possible moment, Brock. So now, this game's going to come down to a field goal try. Through the tension and pressure, Will Reichert out to kick. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. The entire game now resting on the right foot of this kicker. This one from 47 yards away. That one is good! And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
This taken from the 12. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. Conference champions. A heck of an achievement, Brock. A heck of an achievement in the face of a lot of doubts from everyone outside of their building all season
Yeah, I mean, when the
Yeah,
linebackers
they're
are covering,
enjoying
CeeDee Lamb and shit, like
today,
perfectly.
but let's all remember, when we go into those facilities,
The
Kate, we watch
AI is
practice,
just kinda
they don't
controlling the
put
game
up
at that point.
banners of conference
It is what it
champions.
is.
They put up banners of world champions.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners as we say so long from Dallas.